in Daytona Beach. It's a great Saturday night in Central Florida. This evening, it's the opening race for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
It is a great day to be a gray shirt with NASCAR and United Rentals in Daytona. Let's do this. Drivers, start your engine!
Let them run in 2026.
A little bit of a late start.
Oh, we got to check out the back. Jeremy Clemens has spun around.
Brennan Poole, you see right there in the 44.
And just like that, the Wheeling caution lights are on here at Daytona.
Anthony Alfredo there in the 4 car had a bunch of damage. He was putting that car, Mason Maggio, a ton of front end damage.
That's exactly what happens. Right here on the start, you see a couple of gaps here on some of these guys. Maggio right there, that pink and white car.
Oh. And it's the gaps you just mentioned. Those are, you don't want to have that, especially because when you're 2x2 like this and tucked up the rear bumper of another car, you can't see any of those in front of you. There's accelerations. So when you get this accordion effect, it happens almost in an instant.
Waving them off, and I tried to go left. I did get in touch with my right front fender. Just unbelievable. It's really not, though, right? You would expect. That's important.
The leaders head through the Poet restart zone. Austin Hill in
rolling at the time.
All right, we're winning so far. We made it to turn 1 already. Going 3 wide.
Yeah, Ryan Sieg's shot to the top there.
Look at Carson Hocevar back here in the black and yellow, number 42. You see him going up through the middle. Keep your eye on him tonight. He had to start in the back, but...
Oh, Starpoli got very loose there, right into 3. Welcome to the O'Reilly series.
Yeah, that driver in between him, 31, Blaine Perkins, really good in the draft a season ago. See him sliding down to the bottom lane behind the 8 of Sammy Smith.
I like that move by Ryan Sieg. Sometimes when the cars are just getting up to speed, maybe there's a bit of checkup, you can make serious headway up there, and it looked like it was going to work, and now they've kind of stalled out up top. They're going to have to form that line, gain momentum.
Arby's onboard camera. This is the man that won the championship 2024. It come to him, bounces out front. We'll see how he manages things.
I'm telling you, you can just see the speed in the 2 and the 21. They're managing this. They can run the middle, the bottom. Both of those guys. Corey Day, though, is able to get right there and inside. You got to wonder, does he have some damage? Maybe from
because he just saw
that
lift.
Oh, I saw
on the exhaust pipes.
I saw sparks actually coming out too. I wonder if he has a tire maybe going soft. Corey Day trying to there you go, get up.
Still down there.
That white Toyota Taylor 54 lets him in line. You heard it there, got a flat.
Right front looks like it's soft on that. You see all the Goodyear is off of that tire. Hopefully he can make it back around. Austin Hill's got his hands full trying to manage both of those lines now, and you see they're equal, which gives Sam Mayer a much better shot. Sammy Smith's the car I've had my eye on right there. You see he hangs Mayer out, rides right there in the middle.
It didn't work for Sam Mayer.
No.
Because they need some help here as we watch on board here, Austin Hill.
On board. 41, we're not worrying about you.
Oh, Corey Day gets shoved out to the middle. He moved down, just did. Oh, can he get back in line right there?
He tried to time that when he saw the 8 was coming. He got notice of that. It was just too late. He wasn't decisive enough, and then tried to get back in front of Roger Cruth. Gets into Blaine Perkins. That bottom lane as all the cars have gone down there. Jesse Love falling back right now, just looking for Carson Quapple to give him a push at this point.
See right here, this is Corey Day in that red, white, and blue 17 getting into Blaine Perkins, and then Raja behind him with the same sponsor kind of rolling out the throttle to give him a gap to get in.
2.5 laps remaining, opening stage.
Oh, Sammy got hung out.
Now he's going to try and catch the top right in front of Jesse Love. You see him wiggling around.
Was dancing.
Jesse had a head of steam as well.
From Sheldon Creed.
I'm telling you, it's so impressive with Sammy Smith how he can get hung out, gets right back in line, and is able to get back into position. Oh, Corey Day's around.
Day shoots out of line. Trying to keep it on. Just a little bit of
You're
So lucky right there. A little bit of damage, but I think he's going to be able to continue with that.
The end of the race can pan out.
Oh, you see he pushed up a little bit and had to put some wheel in it.
And we saw this in the truck race last night.
Won stage 1 and stage 2 a year ago. His teammate Jesse Love.
Oh, Sammy Smith.
There's Sammy Smith around. Crash behind the leaders. Caution is out. And that's how we will end stage number 1. Austin Hill with a green and white checkered flag. He sees the caution as well. Major damage here for the 19 of Gio Ruggiero.
Also involved in this was Nick Sanchez. He did a
Almost
great job getting up front. So we take another look at this wreck here. So Sammy Smith tries to get down the bottom here. The car gets a little loose, and then at that point, he's not clear. Sam Mayer still tries to get to the bottom.
Well, and in Sam Mayer's defense, when you get to that point, it's almost like
right there. You see the loose. He got loose once. And at that point, Sam can't really back out anymore. He's just hoping you can gather it up.
I think it's a great example, Parker, for all watching to see how on edge the cars already are. It just takes such a small contact to get those cars loose. But Sammy, you see him driving it inside of there. There's not a lot of damage to the 8 car. He came out about as well as anybody in this wreck.
So we saw this hood sitting on the racetrack. I think we're going to get a chance to see. There it goes. That's Luke Fenhouse. Oh, boy. Is it ever coming back?
Hood flew right off. What in the... Can't race without a hood, correct? Oh, no, you can race without a hood.
Terry, just pure racing. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Can't scan the QR code to head to soundgear.com and learn more.
Can Jesse Love control this race as well as his teammate Austin Hill did during that first stage 1, or is Austin Hill going to be around him, or we're going to find somebody else and make their way to the front? As you see Jesse Love really working both those lanes, Parker.
He's working hard, but he was allowing the gap to get a little bit too big there as he came off turn 2.
And your spotters trying to talk you through everything they're seeing from the roof.
Here's the test.
What a massive push there by Austin Hill to his teammate. Pushed him way out. This gives the bottom a big run.
That's William Sawalich leading the bottom lane. Allgaier behind him. And the 3rd car in line down low was the 3rd car, now the 4th, that white Toyota, Taylor Gray, 2nd-year driver. He and his teammate have combined to lead 40 laps this evening.
Right on board with Justin Allgaier right here. We're going to have a little contact right here with Austin Hill to his outside. What happens there is Justin moves up trying to slow Austin down, and Austin's moving down, trying to kind of bog him down.
Look at Raja Kruth get to the back bumper here. Jesse Love, I think Raja's doing an awesome job up here. He has Sammy Smith down the bottom by himself. He's going to need someone to come with him.
I mean, and Sammy is on the lead lap. So is Corey Day, drivers that have been bounced around a little bit tonight, but hanging right in the game.
I thought Raja did a great job. He hung William Sawalich out in turn 4 the last lap. Had his teammate Carson Quapple right there behind him. See, it's pushed Sawalich back, kind of in the middle. An 8 car, though, we talked about it, not a lot of damage. Had a massive run right there.
You got, Corey Day is inside the top 10. Saw Parker Retzloff circling. So some new names at the front that'll be players to get stage points.
Raja moves down in front of Sammy Smith. Going to get beside him, it looks like.
Great move.
Is he going to have the speed to carry on by him?
Look at this.
Short. Now we got all those JRM cars side by side.
They're not helping each other this way.
But this is a great... Oh,
Corey Day
again.
Hold on to it. I mean, that's the spot right there.
Jeff's like, give me a little room, bud.
Took him back to his dirt days, just sliding off the...
Take a look back at Corey Day and how sideways he was off turn 4.
That was a major save. Really well done.
Carson Quapple was 2nd. That's how they ride through the tri-oval back to the green and white checkered flag. Sweep for Austin Hill. He takes stage 2. Inside of William Sawalich. It's the final stage at Daytona. Nice little jump for Hill as they come through that Poet restart zone.
Allgaier was in a great position right there, but Raja just couldn't stay close enough to him. You see Justin side drafting as hard as he can on William.
Back down half, cover both, top lane is tighter.
Jesse Love did
Oh, look at that.
Roger Carruth, middle lane.
What a save. Wow.
Gets back up in line.
Hopefully didn't cut a tire or anything there when he got up into tail gray.
Justin being the most aggressive in that red number 7, third in line of side drafting. He's got Jesse Love behind him now. That'd be a great car if he'll stay with him. See Corey Day, who had that save at the end of stage 2, back up in the top 10.
There's a couple.
Take a look right here. Raja Carruth in that red, white, and blue. Number 88 on the inside. As they get down into the corner, 2 moves him up. Oh! Wow.
Incredible save.
See Jeremy Clements give a little gap there, thinking they were going to wreck.
Veteran move, but Jesse Love has used the same move a couple times that put Raja Carruth in that position. He did the same thing to Daniel Dye, and he just did it again to Justin Allgaier to put himself at the front of the bottom.
And the number we heard in the garage today, pit right around 38 to 40 to go. You could pit now, but we think it's going to be a few more laps to ensure you have money in the bank should we get an overtime.
To the front.
We're going to take a look here at Austin Green. Saw him spinning there. Oh, it's Patrick Starpoli. Just moves down. Catches Austin Green there. Goes for a ride to the infield here. End up having to lock it down at one point. Would have tried to maybe keep it rolling because now you're going to explode those tires. He did get it rolling eventually.
He's going to come by the start-finish line.
What I notice about that, Love and Perkins both in front of Hill, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you put
Cycles to the
yourself
front.
in position to take control once everything cycles.
Pass going around Starpoli there in the 48.
Absolutely hammering by in the outside lane. The parade led by Jesse Love, Blaine Perkins behind him, and then it's Austin Hill just the way they came off pit road when they made their green flag pit stops. Big crash after the cycle of green flag pit stops. 4th caution of the night for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series here at Daytona, and it took out some really fast cars.
So get another view of this and see what happened. You know, it's 29 to go, so everybody's getting more aggressive.
Yeah, and when you come after green flag stops like that, the pack's real jumbled up. People are in different places. They were all trying to navigate that, and it seemed like it was very disorganized.
Brandon Jones, another driver that we've talked about. I mean, just
You avoid any debris.
And NASCAR has stopped the field just off of turn 4 for that exact reason. So we get a replay here. It's down into turn 1. Oh, see, maybe coming down on Jeff Burton there, and Sam Mayer takes a big shot into Brandon Jones. And then Sam is coming up the racetrack here as Natalie Decker, I believe that is. Yep. Oh.
You know, Sieg was right there where all that started, and I'm not sure he got real heavy damage.
Yeah, it looked like Jeb was kind of holding his line right there. I don't know if Ryan knew that he was inside of him, but started to slide down just a little bit. Oh, Sam Mayer. It's Brandon Jones. You see Jeremy Clements come in there. You can't stop. When you watch this, one thing that you can't see on the screen is how much oil's all over the track. You hit the brakes, and the brakes work, but the tires just don't stick to the track. Can't slow. Oh, man, that's a late hit.
Really late.
8 cars involved. And the 4th caution of the night that has led to a red flag. Riding with Brandon Jones.
Yeah, it looks to me like Jeb held kind of where he was.
And for Sam Mayer right here coming back up the track, you don't want to have your feet on the pedals at this point.
And that hurt. That's the biggest, most hurt because you're not ready for it. It's like it's punching with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I think Ryan Sieg just really came down on Jeb Burton there. You can see where Jeb's car wiggled as he got hit basically by Sieg.
Well, and Ryan is just following that car in front of him, you know, and you...
He doesn't even realize Jeb's there. Jeb doesn't realize he's coming down because he can't see that he's following that line ahead of him. Got away with it. Sometimes when you are the cause of the wreck.
Watch this right here.
Yeah,
you see she's trying to get up. There's nowhere to go. Just got to slow down prior to getting there. What a hit, though. Sam had no idea that was coming. Let's hear what Natalie Decker had to say.
Kidding me, that hurts so bad. Why the did he roll off the track? Who the was that? That pisses me off so much. That hurt. Holy
One off with a 1. Close up to half. We're catching those leaders, checking them just a little bit here. On you tight. On you tight. Back off you half. We caught those first 2 rows quick right there.
I think I'd prefer to be on the outside through this, but we're going to see the handling of that car. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit better because of the tires he's put on. 12th on the restart. Across the finish line this time, 6th. Great decision to come down, get 4 tires. I love that Chad Haney made that call for him so he could hear it in his voice and has now put his driver back. Best position of anybody.
Williams Sawalich, Corey Day involved. Caution number 5. The Burtons, Jeb and Harrison.
Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up.
LeVar Scott there as well.
Look at that jump.
Right, high cliff.
We talked about Austin Hill being right behind him a lap before.
Yep.
You got to be a little bit lucky at these type of tracks. Corey Day's luck has finally run out. He did an awesome job, though. What started all this heading down into turn 3? Oh, it just looks like
Bad tap. The cars are so unsettled right there. Williams Sawalich was in 8th at the time. Looked like Corey Day maybe just, it seemed like he was in his left rear a little bit from that angle. And
I didn't see the was there contact on
Just that
entry?
he was there
I
to the
didn't
left
see that
side.
on entry. I just saw the 18 get loose.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
It's just in the bumper, and the cars are so unsettled at that point on the entry of the corner. Any tap, especially in that left rear, you almost take away the air from the spoiler. It's almost impossible to hold on to from Williams Sawalich's position.
Tell you what, if we get another look at that, I want you to watch Raja Caruth. He's going to be just behind this, and he gets into it a little bit, but I want you to watch how good of a job he does. He has a little contact here. Watch him slow down, though. All these cars are wrecking in front of him. He's still slowing down. Look, Sawalich is actually going to pass him back, going the wrong direction. Perfect job by him to get slowed down, save that car. He's got a little damage to the nose, but great job in that environment.
At that moment, you take the air off their spoiler, and it almost just, that car is going to go around.
Perkins, big shot there from Sammy Smith behind. Brennan Poole into the back of the 8.
Look at Love darting around in the 2.
And he's just trying
Perkins
to
coming through on the inside.
Just trying to fake him out right here. He knows Austin's looking in the mirror. Oh, did he get there? To the inside.
He's beside him.
Jesse Love going for it. 6 to go. Put the 2 out front. Can he hang on? Outside rally for Austin Hill. Drafting help from Sammy Smith. All the junior motorsports Chevys are up there.
What a move by Jesse
Great
Love
job.
to get back beside him. Kind of faked him out to the top. Goes to the bottom.
It was the only move that was going to work. We saw him try it early in the race. Oh, Raja gets into Carson Quapple.
And here we go. Another crash. Hocevar going for a slide. Raja Caruth gets a piece.
Jesse Love was still able to gain the momentum. As we look back at the replay here, Raja Caruth was back at 10th, about 5 cars back to the top lane.
I think he got a big shove from Hocevar,
Yeah.
which got him then turned sideways, and then you're just kind of along for the ride.
But look at all those drivers. Underdog teams just trying to get to the finish line and make something out of this wild card race, and they're able to avoid any big damage and now in position to finish it off.
I don't know, as I looked at that, it almost looked like the 88 was coming down the track. I think he had a left rear flat tire. Watch when he gets spun around here. Left rear was down. I think the left rear was flat. Maybe from contact, yeah. I don't think it was actually, well, yeah, left rear tire's flat already.
There.
2 laps to go. Out front, Austin Hill, Sammy Smith. Here we go one more time.
Austin had his hand out the window to try and instruct Brennan Poole when to go. Brennan's there.
Both of them hooked up on the front row. You see the 2
Love,
connected
big
today.
shove out there on Sammy Smith.
Can they stay connected? That's the key here.
Allgaier hanging in that inside lane. Quapple going wide in the 1. Everybody tucked together down the back straightaway.
The 1 car on the outside looks just like Poole on the last restart.
Oh, that totally erased the run to the outside. Brennan Poole pushes Austin Hill out. They got to detach down into 3.
But you don't want to get too far out because you become a setting duck for everybody else that's coming.
Those front 4 are in a great position right here. See Brennan trying to get to the outside of Austin Hill. We've seen nobody be able to do that all day long.
Loose there. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Next flag ends the race. Austin Hill trying to finish it.
Gosh, if the 7 can get connected to Brennan Poole, can he give him enough of a push to get him up beside? They've come disconnected now.
Brennan's got to back up here. There's plenty of time. Back it up.
So hard to do.
Here's the
So
push.
hard to do.
Here's the push.
Anderson is there. Ryan Sieg is
Here's
there.
the
Big push for Justin Allgaier. Here comes Jordan Anderson in the 32.
Wow, what a run by the 32 on the inside, but they've pushed Austin Hill out now.
Who does Sieg push here? Could they generate enough?
7's in a great position if they can stay locked together.
Off of turn 4. This is it at Daytona. Here comes Austin Hill. He gets his 4th victory at the World Center of Racing. What a finish.
Wow.
Oh my God, I love you doing. Dude. Oh my God, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. This 21 team is so much fun. Oh man, Eric, that.
Give him all the information that he needs. It's a great shot.
He's pretty used to it by now.
Yeah, he's a pro for sure.
Got his spot for the burnout each time.
He's the draft dominator, and he hit him right between the eyes tonight, sweeping the stages, leading 78 laps, and he'll take home 75 points. Career win number 1511.